The volunteers rushed closer, their hearts pounding. Daisy whined, licking at her newborn, but the vet pulled it back, horrified. It had fur, yes, but its body was twisted, its snout unnaturally short, and its paws malformed. Its eyes opened immediately, glowing an eerie yellow. No normal puppy's eyes opened at birth. Gasps filled the room. One of the volunteers whispered, What is that thing?" Daisy let out a low, protective growl, nudging the creature back toward her belly. But the vet shook his head. "No, this is impossible." The storm raged outside the small-town animal shelter, wind howling through the rafters as rain lashed against the windows. Inside, the fluorescent lights flickered, casting long shadows across the rows of kennels. Volunteers whispered nervously. They had been up all night with Daisy, a golden Labrador rescued just weeks earlier. Daisy was in labor. Everyone expected a normal delivery. But when the first newborn slid into the vet's hands, the entire room went silent. Then Dr. Carter, the shelter's senior veterinarian, froze, his face pale. His hands trembled as he stared at the tiny creature in his palm. And then he screamed, "That's not a puppy." Dr. Carter rushed the newborn into an exam room, his hands fumbling as he ran tests. The machines beeped wildly, producing results that made no sense. "It's not entirely canine," he muttered under his breath. "There's something else." The volunteers exchanged fearful glances. Could Daisy have been experimented on before she was abandoned at the shelter? Was this some kind of hybrid? The shelter director stepped forward. "Doctor, what are you saying?" Dr. Carter looked up, sweat beading his forehead. "I'm saying this animal shouldn't exist." As Daisy continued delivering, her next pups appeared, normal, healthy, wriggling little Labradors. But the firstborn remained different, staring at everyone with unnatural awareness, its gaze sharp and unsettling. The vet reviewed Daisy's intake papers again. She hadn't come from a home. She was rescued from a hidden property that police had raided for illegal activity. Rumors had circulated about a makeshift lab in the basement. Now it all made horrifying sense. "This isn't just a puppy," Dr. Carter whispered. "It's the result of genetic tampering." News of the strange birth spread quickly. Reporters crowded the shelter, demanding answers. Authorities sealed the building, removing Daisy and her litter for observation. Volunteers cried as Daisy was taken away, her normal puppy squealing, but their eyes lingered on the firstborn, the not-quite puppy that seemed almost human in its expression. And when one officer tried to lift it from the box, the newborn bared tiny teeth and let out a snarl that echoed far louder than any creature its size should have been capable of. The man dropped it instantly, pale with fear. Days later, the shelter remained empty, its kennels clean but eerily silent. Whispers spread in the small town. Some claimed the strange newborn had been sent to a secret government facility. Others believed it had died. But Dr. Carter never spoke of it again. He resigned from the shelter and vanished from public view. And those who had been in the room that stormy night would never forget the moment Daisy's firstborn locked eyes with them. An infant creature that should not have been. A living warning that sometimes we tamper with things we were never meant to touch.